Alrighty, what's going on, guys? How you doing this fine morning? It's not a morning, I don't know why I said that. Anyways, could be morning, depending on where you are. Well, here I am back again. This time I am bringing you a guide on the fastest possible way, the absolute fastest way to get Vanguard reputation. If you're like me, and you've been struggling to get those year 1 weapons, specifically the LDR, because God, I cannot get that for the life of me. Maybe I had to have opened like 100 million packages. Absolutely nothing. Well, regardless, if you're just looking to up that rep, maybe get some year 1 crap from the Vanguard, here's the absolute best way to do it. You see, most people believe that the best way to go about it is actually to do the heroic strikes, and it very well could be. Let me tell you this right before I say anything. The very best way to get it is to get a full fire team of 3 and run heroic strikes and just speedrun every single thing. That is the absolute best way to do it. But it's not always convenient to have that. You don't always have 3 people. Maybe your friends aren't that competent. You know, something's going to happen. Something's going to go wrong. So the next best way to do it, and the absolute fastest way to get Vanguard reputation doing it solo, is to do patrol missions. That's right. Most people think patrols are worthless, but they're actually the absolute best way that you can do and get a reputation. So what you want to do is you want to start by going to the tower and grabbing your bounties. You want to make sure you get these because these are absolutely essential. You know, it's an extra like 300 something Vanguard reputation just by doing your bounties while you're doing the patrols. So you want to grab them. Typically one of the bounties will have something like, collect resources, open chests on this planet. Do the patrol missions on that planet. It's a great way to start, great way to decide where you're going. Other things you want to look out for is the type of enemies you have to kill, the ways you have to kill. Maybe you have to get kills without dying, stuff like that. There's a bounty for 10,000 XP, in case you didn't know. Little trick. If you do all the other bounties except for that one and then go into a world where you're alive, not just sitting in orbit, and collect all the other bounties, those XP count towards that bounty, which is actually super useful. Like I said before, you want to be doing these bounties at the exact same time as you're doing the patrols. Keep an eye out so you're doing all these patrols at the same time. Definitely one of the essential things to absolutely maximizing your potential Vanguard boost is that you want to have a class item that gives you the extra Vanguard boost. It's super helpful. I'm going to give you an extra like 10, 5, I don't even know, XP per mission, which is super useful over time. So something I also want to emphasize that some people seem to misunderstand. There have been some other videos on YouTube I've watched who've said this. You do not need a Vanguard reputation booster in patrol missions. Those are exclusively for the strikes, and that is the best way when you're doing the strike. Just use the booster, get some friends together, speedrun the strikes. But you're solo, you don't need the booster. Save those for later. And just run through the patrol mission. So there's several different types of missions. One of them is you get the patrol and it's like, hey, go scan something. And you're like, nice. Scan something, get some 55 XP, it's great. Another one, you get to kill a VIP, same exact thing, 55 XP, it's great. 2 other ones, you get to collect items from enemies. So you kill and they drop some item, you grab those. And the other one, you get to kill enemies. Eventually, you'll recognize the type of patrols so that you can roll into a place. And it's actually super useful as you do this. You roll into a place. And you understand, you see the 3 types, and you're like, all right, cool, I'm going to do that one that's collecting items, I'm going to do that one that's killing items, I'm going to do that one that scans something. The reason you want to do that is you want to do the one that scans something or like kill a VIP, because those will typically take you out of the area. So what you want to do is do those last, so that when you do move out of the area, you already did all the bounties in that area, or all the patrol missions, excuse me. And then you can roll out of the area into the next one, and then all of a sudden start doing the patrol missions there. There are 2 new types of patrol missions. One of them involves killing Taken. Blight spawns in, and then you do a bunch of Taken, says percentage completed, and then all of a sudden you get to fight a boss. These aren't typically worth it because they only still give you 55 XP, but they will still take a decent amount of time, and you do have to fight a boss at the end. So typically it's not really worth it to do these ones. But the other new type of patrol mission is something called the time trial. These are actually, I've noticed, completely worth it because they're super quick and they give you 55 XP. All you have to do is you just have to hop on your Sparrow, you go around for a little bit, and you just roll through these like little blue gates, almost like in Sparrow Racing for those of you who are around for them. And then it, ups your boost, and then you just keep going. Once you get 100%, you're fine to go. You can either quit after the first one, or you can continue and get up to a boost number 5. I think it's overdrive number 5 or something like that. After you do each individual one up to 5, you get an extra boost of like 33 XP plus the 55 you have for the mission. And it doesn't take long at all, so I personally would suggest just going about and doing it, especially if you're in a place that's easy. Moon, not the ideal place to do it because it's so spread out, but if you can manage to do it, it's pretty useful. So other things to remember is that public events and invading Taken don't actually give you any Vanguard XP, so don't bother doing it. Usually when I'm doing these pretty efficiently, I just sit around, I listen to music. And it's actually super nice about these types of patrols, as opposed to doing the heroic strikes, is because you can kind of just relax. You can watch a TV show, you can listen to music, you can talk to people, you can eat, you can do whatever the heck you want. Most things. You probably graduate college doing it, I don't know. I probably will. Because I will not get an LDR by then. I know that for a fact. But usually it takes me give or take an hour and a half to get a full level. That's including the bounties and doing each patrol mission going up. Another thing you want to remember, just some pro tips real fast. You just want to, once again, make sure you go in and do every single patrol mission in a convenient order. Make sure you don't you roll into a place that has some killing ones and just do the scan one and get taken away from it. And another thing, if you find yourself in an absolutely obscure part of the world and you're like, how the heck do I get back? Don't be afraid to just take yourself to orbit and reset, because I've actually noticed patrol missions, they are very fast at loading. So if you just take yourself out to orbit real fast, throw yourself back in, you can reset and do all new patrol missions, because the patrol missions don't really spawn in all that fast. I don't know the exact timer, but it takes a fair amount of time to spawn back in. So what you want to do is just roll on out of there, get into orbit, and then roll back in. So after you're done completing your level, you know, you go back, you roll back, and then you're just going to go and get disappointed by the Vanguard guys, because I swear to God, actually you probably won't. Me, I always do. Actually, it's not even disappointing at this point. I kind of roll up, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to get it. Keep going, you know, give me the shotgun or the machine gun. Or I actually got the swarm. Look, check that out. I'm pretty excited about that. You know, something that wasn't, you know, something lame that I wasn't ever going to use. I've gotten like 12 comedians. I swear to God, they're just laughing at me over there. But yeah, so you should be that. I'm glad I could share these tips with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it helps you out, because god dang, it actually helped me out. I saw someone mention it to me. I was like, yo, patrols are actually pretty efficient, because I was always doing the heroic strikes, loading up with random teammates who would just like sit back, relax, quit, do their own thing, not even worried about the boss, and I'm just sitting there like, guys, anyone? Just me? Okay, cool. Just wondering. So yeah, this is definitely the fastest way to level up your Vanguard. You know, get that done, get those guns. You know, kill people, don't kill nuns, I don't know. Enjoy hot dogs on buns, you know, things like that. You know, you do you, boo. It's up to you. Alright, so I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, bros.